You're watching Mr. Tony of the Dead's Reviews.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called The Dead Come Home, aka The House on Tombstone Road, aka Dead Dudes in the House. This is put out from Vinegar Syndrome, and it's directed by James Riffle. This movie follows this group of friends who buy this house and they want to renovate the house and make it into a crash pad, somewhere they can, have fun, drink, party, all that kind of stuff. And shortly after they're there, they come across this old woman who they don't think anything of it. They just, go about their business, and then sooner or later they all start meeting their demise. And to make things worse, after they die, they come back from the dead and they actually help out the assassin kill off the rest of the friends. The Dead Come Home, like I said, it has two other names. I like personally Dead Dudes in the House the most, but I do like the other two just as much, maybe almost as much. But Dead Dudes in the House, it's a slasher slash zombie film. It's very low budget, but there are a lot of awesome gory effects in here, a lot of awesome kills, practical effects, practical kills. It's an all-around pretty cool movie. I really do enjoy it, and I gotta give credit to I'm not gonna say who it is, but they had brought this movie to my attention years ago, and for years I forgot the name of the movie. I could not think of it. Even though it has three names, I couldn't think of one of them. But watched it back in the day, thought it was really great, and it was from a person that is not into horror. And I was really surprised after I watched it that they really liked this movie. And then when I saw Vinegar Syndrome was putting it out, I was extremely excited. I was like, oh man, I haven't seen this in years, which is kind of nerve-wracking because I thought, am I gonna still like this movie? Because I remember really liking it, and I did. I think I like it even more now than I did then. Great cast. They're all very likable. There's like the big mouth guy. There's the big guy, and kind of nerdy guys, and then the women in there. They're all kind of like, they seem very chill. These people, and just horrible things happen to them. But then they come back and they get all weird. Like one guy's kind of very wimpy, and then he will get killed, and he comes back and he's just very cynical and like a complete opposite of what he was, and it's really great job done there. The movie does drag on at times. Like the reactions are a little off. Like there's this old woman in the house and one person goes looking for her. I don't know, it's just things that happen. They can't get out of the house, by the way. That's another thing. They do try to get out throughout most of the movie, and they just can't. The windows won't even break. They won't open. Like I said, there's a lot of really cool gore in this movie as well. Very over the top, grossness. Movie came out in 1988, and first time on Blu-ray and restored. It has been on DVD, but first time on Blu-ray, Vinegar Syndrome put it out, and they did a fantastic job. It looks really good, and there's interviews and stuff on here as well. This is a fantastic release. Troma actually released it back in the day, back in 1988, and I think that might have been, besides Toxic Avenger and Class Nukem High, that was probably one of the first times I ever heard of Troma. Like, you hear all the big movies that Troma puts out, but this is, to me, was one of the the smaller movies that they put out, and that's probably where the name Troma stuck with me. I was like, oh wow, Troma put that out. I know they make a lot of movies, and they also just help distribute movies, but I think, like I said, Vinegar Syndrome deserves a pat on the back for putting this movie out. And you have this very limited slipcover here, and on the one cover here you have The Dead Come Home, which is awesome. It's a little embossed here. I don't think you can see it, but then it's like the same image almost on the back, and it says The House on Tombstone Hill. I like this better. I know it's just like the same thing, but I like the people here that are kind of like in the distance in a way, but I do like that it's embossed. It's embossed, the words on the back, and the words here are embossed. But then you got on this side, the house on Tombstone Hill. On the other side, you got the dead come home. And again, these are raised as well. You could feel them. You could even feel the Vinegar syndrome icon. And here's the reversible artwork. Here's one of them. You technically have 3 different covers. You got, you know, this one. You have the dead dude, or you have a dead come home, and then you have this fantastic cover on the back, which has nothing to do with the movie, and they explain it during interview process. This is great. Dead dudes in the house. That's the cover. That's the actual poster they used for back in the day, and it's just kind of like a you know, New Kids on the Block kind of looking thing, and it's fantastic. And like, it looks almost like it's like a comedy horror TV show in a way. It's just great. It just looks great. But yeah, I'll probably honestly put that artwork on. But I love the slipcover. I like all this artwork. You know, there's not a bad one. So no matter what you go with, I think you'll be satisfied. And then on the inside here, this is the DVD with the dead dudes in the house on the cover, and then the House on Tombstone Road is the Blu-ray. And like I said, they're both really nice looking, and they are region A, B, and C. And over here you have the special features, and it's a little hard to see, but on here you have, you know, it's a newly scanned 2K restoration from the 16mm original camera negative. 3 dead dudes, which is an interview with 3 of the guys from the cast, and you know, there's an audio interview with the director, exclusive behind the scenes still gallery, reversible cover artwork, which I showed you, and then also the English subtitles on here as well. One thing I want to say, and I believe it was Mark Zobian who was one of the guys from the cast. I found this out in the interview, and if it's the wrong guy, I apologize, but I believe it was him. And he also played the old woman that was killing everybody, which I had no idea it was him. And I didn't find that out until the interview. So, you know, definitely check out the interview. It's really cool. A lot of, like I said, they talk about, you know, the process of what they were doing at the time before they got the part, and, you know, thereafter. Really cool, good special features. Not many special features, but still, they're really good. And you know, it's a great addition. Definitely a campy, cheesy, fun movie. You know, I think people would like it. You know, it's very bloody and over the top, and I really enjoyed it, and I think a lot of people will. So yeah, that's it. Everybody, give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on any one of the social media links in the description box below. Check out the trailer for this in the description box, and I'll put a link to where you can go and get it. Like I said, the slip covers are very limited, so get over there as quick as you can and scoop them on up. Also, if you could, hit that little notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Well, that's everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.